in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Who am I but I'm Dre Mac? Came into the game just to sit back. Into the space that I'm in. They got me by the Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I find no diamonds but I feel shine. You can dig me cause my boy's mine. My tracks flame like a dilute. I on the floor on my tongue. Thinking it's a warm glue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, and I bet you I'ma blow up. Just throw my name around, get stupid, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. A versus thinking in us, man, but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up, but drink a knife through the game, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, come be brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I poured all the plaques, you Decepticons. Fake rappers in retreats like Cobra. 80s they can float it like up in the storage and I'm man. Up, down, down, man, I'm cheeky. You a beast, man. I take a beating. Ninja Turtle rap, turtle plans to defeat it. High in my ride, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A, and I bet you can stop us. LL bad when I go and show up. You can hear the haters in the back. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie. Let me get in where I fit in, homie.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man, Dre Mac, coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. You're from the West Coast right now. Go ahead and get up. Let me tell my hat, because you already know that the early bird gets the worm. And on today, I'm going to discuss the block by WGA, the Writers Guild of America, that's blocking the Paramount merger with Warner Bros. And I told y'all, I told you, it's bigger than DC. It's bigger than all of that. It's bigger than that. And when the writers get, again, like I said, you know, when you have political power trying to pull strings on the background, now the people that's working at Hollywood is stepping up and, you know, will block the merger. Now, this story came out a couple of days ago. I was going to just do a video on it, but I decided, you know, let's talk about it. Let's see if, since it is a couple of days, let's see if any other other developments have followed since then, and let's kind of go from there. Because, like, again, a lot of people were talking about James Gunn and he's going to be out at DC. And they kept talking about Gunn. I'm like, Peter Safran is the guy that's working HR. He's the guy who's running the business side of DC. I'm not hearing that. Not saying people are wrong or I'm right, people wrong or whatever. But I'm really mad at this hat. Let's just get the facts out of there and what, the trades are talking about when it comes to the merger. And now, for what I understand, there's other buyers that's out there now for Warner Brothers that a lot of people are particularly liking, especially if like someone like Apple decides to get into the game and put up a bid for Warner Brothers. So, let's just see what they're talking about. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant Reaction, which you already know how I do. The real question is, are you
say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.
All right. Let's see who is. God, man, I'm trying to wear my New York hat like New York cats, and it sucks right now. It ain't working. I don't like it. Yeah. Oh, let me just get myself into focus here. All right. Let's see who is all in the house. Look at Creisha Key being first. Go ahead, Creisha. Go, Creisha. Go, Creisha. Nah, just wait. Oh, man, my man Marley Barnes in the house. What's up? Alvin Rodriguez. Good morning. Q is not a robot. Good morning. You see, I was on the Blurred AF talking about some good morning. Boy, them Chiefs was making me mad. And then the second half happened. Smiles returned, and happiness, joy all over the world. Oh man, Albert asking for the wrestling fans. I just haven't watched. I tune in and out of WWE right now. Let me see. Johnny Rastafari, good morning. My man Groovy Fee, what's up? It's good to see you up in the chat. It's been a minute. What's up? Erica D, aka She Loves Fantasy, is up here. Good morning. Let me see. Savage Cabbage, good morning. Thank you. I love that. Get them affirmations up. That's what I'm talking about. Get the likes up and the affirmations up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Chris Setta, good morning. It's nice to see you up in the chat as always. And the church auntie, Miss Roberta, is up here. Good morning. Of course, it's good to see you on this blessed day. Let me see. My man Derime, Malik, Hassan Bey, Wakwan, my brother. What's up? Good morning. Tyra J is in the house. Hey, Tyra, what's good? Nice to see you up in the chat this morning. Enrique is up here and said right on time. Yeah, that's what they say about Jesus. He won't be here when you come to, but he right on time. Oh man. Let me see. The Sycamore Kingdom. What's up? Hey, Kingman, did you watch it? Was you in the chat last night for the dairy conversation? I just want to put it in the chat. Just tell me like what you thought of that first episode. Let me see. Let me see. May Ken is up here. The number one stunner when it comes to putting that one in the air. That's the first member of the channel. You know what I'm saying? The Mamma Mia of the tank. Good morning. Look, I'm trying. Yeah, right. I told you how I feel about, my man Sean Taylor. I also grew up back when Mark Ripken and Art Monk and all of them guys was playing, but I'm a Chiefs fan through and through though. I ain't saying I don't like them. I'm a Chiefs fan first. I really want to see Jalen Daniels play against Mahomes, but you know, hey, it is. We got revenge on Marcus Mariota for some crap that happened in the playoffs years ago. So, Goddess Jamila, what's up? Good morning. Good to see you up in the chat. Good to see you up here. Oh, most definitely pray for Jamaica. Make sure to, man, I seen that on the timeline. It was crazy. Yeah, Dairy Chat was fun. I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna have to because I'm off. I know it's Halloween. But I'm gonna have to talk to Tamika and Blue. And I think Torian wants to get on. See what if we could just get a live chat on after Halloween. Because I think this show is going to be I'm excited. That first episode got me excited. I don't want to put my expectations up like, oh man, this is going to be the greatest thing since the It movies. But man, did it not start off like an It movie? It started off like a real life It movie. So I was good. I was good. So I just don't want to get my hopes up. You know what I mean? Or Biko, what's up? What's up? What's up? Judah Vision, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Yeah, I'm excited, but I don't want to get to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my excitement leads me to disaster. But I'm starting to get more into, especially with, doing with Blue and Mika, starting to talk more of like the horror concepts and stuff like that. I'm really starting to like that, even though I got completely smoked on the live. Y'all need to go back and check out Game Night with Mika G. I did okay, but man, some of the horror they be pulling about, like, I ain't never heard of that. What's that? So, you know what I mean? I be getting completely smoked, but I did like it. I enjoyed it, and hopefully we could talk more about some horror and stuff like that. Get me back in the game, boss. You know what I mean? Give me back Mika G. Get me back in the game, boss. So yeah. All right. So Tina, aka Minty Gaza, what's up? I got 3 or 4 right. Mine sucked. I'm not even gonna hold you. Mine sucked. But you know what doesn't suck? The Magnificent Crew, because you already know I gotta shout you guys out. Let's go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Stop everything you're doing. Go and hit that like button. I know this is probably your first time watching and you probably enjoying everything. Stop fucking on the channel and go and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos or one of my morning live streams. And for only $2.99 a month, you can be a part of the crew. And shout out to all my crew members that been holding it down for Dre Mac and the crew since the beginning. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program, now in service. Go. Bye. All right. And again, if you want to be a part of the crew, according to Erica D, it's at the low price of $2.99 a month. Oh man. So just make sure you guys are checking it out. If you want to be a part of the crew, man, it helps out the channel a lot. I really appreciate you guys. Like, seriously. I do need to update that. I need to update that list. And try to do it on Canva. I need to find another way to try to update that list because the way that they do it on YouTube, it's literally it's a PDF file, and you got to copy and paste into. You got to delete the stuff. It's a lot. Not even gonna hold you. It's a lot, and then try to make it presentable or whatever. It's a lot. So I'll try the best that I can. I got time this week because I'm off. So Junior Network, what's up? What's good? So yeah. So we're trying to get something done. If she was in here, he would most definitely say, "Where's my biscuit emoji?" Well, sir, that honey sauce is coming soon. Trust me. I got one thing to do down here to put myself up, but then the biscuits, they will be baking. They will be baking. All right, let's get to this story. Let's get to the initial story, but you already know. Let's take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back with more of the Dre Mac Show.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Now you can own one of the greatest gospel albums ever on the road with only giant hits and legendary stars.
Biscuit. I know the truth about it. I love. Oh, how I love this biscuit. Oh, how I love this biscuit. It is the best biscuit. I know.
This treasury is not sold in stores, and when you call the toll-free number now, you also get another entire album of all-time gospel favorites.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right. And of course, if you want to taste the biscuits, all you got to do is make sure that you put butter inside of the biscuit and then the honey sauce. Stop playing with me. It's all you need. Anyway, oh man, let's transition over. Let's transition over. And let's get to this. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay. Let me make sure to get this. So this is WGA plans to help block potential merger. So now they're going to be citing other situations and stuff like that that's going to create less opportunity for people out here working in Hollywood. So let's talk about this first. So let's see if we can find any other information that's out there about, you know, the potential merger for other stories. So it said the Writers Guild of America is condemning the potential disastrous impacts of a merger between Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery. In a joint statement from WGA East and West sent Thursday, the guilds expressed their intention to block the merger after Paramount's second bid for the WBD was rejected this week, explaining that the acquisition would be disastrous for many. Merger after merger in the media industry has harmed workers, diminished competition, and free speech, and wasted hundreds of billions of dollars better invested in organic growth. Combining Warner Brothers with Paramount or another major studio or streamer would be a disaster for writers, for consumers, and for competition, the statement reads. The WGAW and WGAE will work with regulators to block the merger. Now, I want you to look at the key thing that was in here. They didn't have to put free speech in here, but they made sure to add free speech. Why? Because, like I've said before, when the government is stepping in and saying what you need to buy, and we approve this, they need to get, you know, that I would like for that to get done, that should be a red flag for anybody, because that's not how the government. Have you ever heard Barack Obama was like, yeah, we need Nickelodeon to merge with so-and-so, and that'd be a great thing for us? No. So to even have, you know, the government to say that, again, it was attack on free speech. I've been saying this, you know, for a while, and I'm glad the Writers Guild of America has stepped up and said, no, we're not going to do with that. Again, the Jimmy Kimmel situation, can't think of his name. The talk show host that was getting attacked by the president, you know, all the talk show hosts that was getting attacked by the president for jokes and stuff like that. You know, that's the reason why I told you they wanted the Ellisons to come in, but now the people are talking. And this is what I wanted to see. more of the people talking. What's up? Torian is up in the house. What's up? What's up? Jimmy Kimball was one of them. All of that. The people, the writers are starting to step up, and that's what you need. What you need is the people that's working in Hollywood to see this for what it is. Because if I was part of the Writers Guild of America, or if I was part of the film, the Screen Actors Guild. I was about to say the Film Actors Guild, but that is not what it is, and that's Team America World Police. Yeah, Stephen Colbert was one of them. Yeah, but I'm glad that they're stepping up because, again, it wasn't just the talk show host that was getting attacked. You were stopping them for their families, the writers, the directors, producers, the people that's over there just serving food. You're stopping them for paying, for paying their rent, for trying to get their families, trying to get them paid and all of that. You're stopping that. So I love this. This was great, and I'm glad they actually put free speech in there because we know what's going on. The staff, yes, absolutely. Maverick 77 Defender, good morning. So I love that. All right, let's keep going. Multiple sources familiar with the ongoing WBD talks told Deadline that the latest Paramount bid came in at $24 a share, sweeter than the initial offer of $20 a bit more than a week ago. The rejection of Paramount's second bid was followed by a market-moving declaration by WBD, the company's first confirmation that is indeed for sale. The company said it's initiated a strategic review process in light of unsolicited interest from multiple parties. And that is the end of that. Let me see if there is some updates. Puma Lee, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see about let's find out if there have been any more updates since then, because that actually came out. Let me see. Okay, so Bloomberg has something. The Hollywood Reporter had updates. Let's look at the updates real quick, and then I'm about to just go into kind of what I understand and what I feel about this particular merger with anybody. But hold on, let me share my screen. Yeah, let me share my screen real fast. And let's get into this. Amid sale or split uncertainty, Warner Brothers Discovery Days 2026 upfront for Discovery Global. So this is very important. Despite everything that's going on, they're still working on TV-based film, TV-based ideas within the company. Now, why do I say that that's important? Well, it goes back to the conversation I'm about to call him Jimmy Gunn, but James Gunn was having with the YouTubers and stuff like that, like New Rock Stars, Emergency Awesome, so on and so forth. Is that it? And Darius from Planet Fanatic said it. He was like, well, it does sound like there could be potential things that's going on because James Gunn's like, well, if God willing, I'm here to run it. Made that idea. And the reason why is because they were in the midst of, of this sale, which is fair. But what I did understand is the contract. That's why I said, their contract, Peter Safran and James Gunn, which is a package deal, their deal is done in November of 2026. If there is indeed a merger, and this happens tomorrow or today, they still have a contract to honor. If they decided to just part ways with them before that, what will happen is litigations, lawsuits, so on and so forth. So they're going on as business as usual. All right, so let's get into this real quick, and let's see what the Hollywood Reporter has to say. The future of Warner Brothers Discovery may be in question, but the company is proceeding as though it is business as usual for the time being. WBD said Thursday that Discovery Global, the side of the business that will house its linear TV networks and Discovery Plus, will host its upfront event on Wednesday, May 13th at the theater at the Madison Square Garden. WBD, and that's May 13th. That's 2026. WBD has previously announced a planned split into two companies, Discovery, which will house TNT, TBS, CNN, HGTV, Discovery, and other linear channels to be led by Gunnar Wendenfeld, and Warner Brothers, which will house HBO, HBO Max, and the WB Films and TV studios led by David Slassoff, which I didn't see DC Studios in that, which is probably just a mishap. But I believe when it says the WB Films, I believe that there are talking about DC Studios. So let me just keep that in mind. All right, despite the company telling Wall Street last week that it had initiated a review of strategic alternatives to maximize shareholders' value, including a possible sale of all or some of the company. It is proceeding, though the split will still happen. Discovery will also sell advertising for Warner Brothers' side of business should the split go through, including for HBO Max. The upfront, should it happen, will spotlight the standalone company's vision while also highlighting HBO Max and other Warner Brothers properties. At Discovery Global, we will seek to inspire and empower audiences through the bold storytelling and engaging stories, said Gunnar Wendenfeld, CFO of Warner Brothers Discovery and announced CEO for the Discovery Global. We are committed to deepening connections between people and the world around them, while delivering innovative, data-driven solutions that help brand engage meaningfully with our passionate global audience. By uniting creativity with intelligence, we aim to build lasting partnership and deliver measurable results. While the construction of our company is transforming, our shared commitment to creating meaningful connections between audiences and brands remains stronger than ever, added Ryan Gold, president of the U.S. ad sales go-to-market Warner's Discovery. We're looking forward to showcasing how the world-class portfolios of both Discovery Global and Warner Brothers can connect advertisers with high-impact consumer engagement and drive unmatched value. The 2026 upfront will mark a bold new chapter for Discovery Global and Warner Brothers, where strategic vision meets brand leadership across sports, news, entertainment, and streaming, said Bobby Taggio, president of the U.S. ad sales platform monetization, Warner Brothers Discovery. Through cutting-edge innovation in ad tech and data and product development, we're not just shaping the future, we're inviting partners to help build with us. So now it sounds like we went from an all-out merger to a split. Discovery on one side, Warner Brothers on the other. Now, what does that mean? What it does mean is that if the two brands just split on their own, they could be able to survive on their own. Now, I still would like to see Apple, if they're still up for sale, Apple be a player in the game. I think Apple has the most potential to be able, this is just me personally, because a lot of people's like Netflix, no, they could be able to do, they could be able to you know, put a lot of their movies on their streaming platform because the streaming platform is so large, and that would stop a lot of the movie going process. I believe Apple, you know, bar none, has the better opportunity to be able to take that company and take it to new heights, just because Apple got into the TV game, and there was a lot of stuff that people liked about Apple on their streaming service. And it's Apple. Apple ain't going nowhere for a long time, you know, and I believe they have the cachet and the money to be able to back not only Warner Brothers, but to be able to help build a merger between HBO Max and Apple TV will be amazing. You know what I mean? Because of the great shows and stuff like that, it'd be amazing to be able to do. You know, I just think that would be the better thing if I was picking a company to be able to buy that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, almost everything I got is Apple. Everything I got is Apple. AirPods, MacBook, iPhone, iPad. Oh man, everything I got is Apple, and it will say Apple. And I was a OG Android guy. Got to get this Apple, son. So I would like it. You know what I'm saying? And then to me, Apple would be besides the house of mouth having deep pockets, Apple has deep pockets. You know, so yeah, I would personally like that, but yeah, that's just my personal thought on that. And again, I'm glad the Writers Guild of America stepped up and said, no, we're not about to do it. We'll help block this. We'll help block. And they have not only bold proclamations on why. It's legitimate facts. You don't want these people to be looking for jobs. You're losing jobs. There's no competition. Those are legitimate reasons for a black, besides the freedom of speech. You know, so that is all good stuff. It's all good stuff. I see that you guys want me to Burr came in and said, did I see the soft rollout of Desmond Idris as the new T'Challa? I mean, that was part of Vogue. I could talk about it. I could talk about it here. You know, and you know, we can take some pictures. Look at some pictures. I know that Tiana Taylor was out there too in the Dora Milaje gear. We can take a look at it. And see, you know, what we talk about. We can change it up. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll do that. But what do you guys on this particular subject? What do you guys think? Are you happy that the Writers Guild of America stepped up and said, you know what I'm saying? Came and blocked them like old Matumbo RIP and waved their finger. What do you think? Who would you like to see by them? Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. Let's take another commercial break. We'll tap into this conversation about Desmond Idris. You know, let's tap into it. But let's take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back with more of the Dre Mac Show.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Are you going down? Then you gotta know the best way to go. On the down low.
Damn, you banking like that, and you come over here with a biscuit meal, man?
Would you like to take a survey? No. Elevator go down the hall.
It's you! It's you!
Whoop-de-doo.
We are talking about the same girl.
Okay, well, what do we do? Fight a duel or something?
Well, I don't know. Maybe,
This?
Slower. Bend over.
Studman, what's going on?
Darling, are you all right?
Studman, who was that woman?
That was Professor Haight, disguised as an ugly French lap dancer.
Ugly? She looked beautiful.
I suppose she might have been considered beautiful until you walked in the room.
Oh, Stedman, I've been dreaming of this moment. Come here.
Wild horses couldn't keep me away. Invisible robots!
Invisible robots?
Beep, 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 beep. Look out!
return to the Transformers.
Right, all right, all right. Wild horses couldn't keep me away. That's how I feel about the Magnificent Crew. You know what I'm saying? Wild horses couldn't keep me away. All right. So y'all want to talk about it. Let's get into it. Black Panther, Desmond Idris fuels T'Challa speculations after posing with Angela Bassett at Vogue World. And I'm not going to hold you. Miss Angela Bassett was looking dynamite. She was looking absolutely. They were looking amazing. Let's be real. They were looking amazing. Yes, that's Tim Meadows. That is Tim Meadows. Let's get into it now. Again, shout out to Darius for Planet Fanatics. Shout out to Chill. Darius called this a long time ago. He said, Marvel. What do you? Okay. So if I understand this right, I'm trying to repeat this off my head. I could be wrong. So forgive me if I'm wrong. But says show the pic. Show the pic. You want me to show that? Because I was getting ready. Is that what you want? But I think what it was said that Disney wants Desmond because they want to no, or is it Marvel wants Desmond because they want to go with T'Challa, and Disney wants Eldest Hodge because they want to go with an older T'Challa. Yeah, older T'Challa with what's her name? Oh my goodness, from the Acolyte. They want to do the older they just feel like he looks too young. Man is in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, black don't crack unless you smoke it. So but they want to go with Marvel wanted to go Jodie Smith. She looked amazing. Oh my God, did she look amazing on the runway and somewhere. I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Just and I can see her again. If I would sacrifice Damson, for if he's going to be T'Challa, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather him, if he's going to be T'Challa, son of T'Chaka. Again, we're still recast T'Challa around here. You know what I mean? So I'm still going to be on Team T'Challa. Bar none, it's no nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I would rather have Eldest Hodge. If they're going to do it, I'd rather have Eldest Hodge if they're gonna go with T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna go with T'Challa and they're gonna make Desmond T'Challa, I'm out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Now they could do it where you don't even know it's T'Challa until 3 movies later. He tells us a backstory. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good if he's T'Challa. Now if he's T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, I'm good. Let's see what comicbookmovie.com news, comicbookmovie.com, is talking about with this. All right. Black Panther star Angela Bassett, Queen Ramona, and Daenerys Guerrera suited up and stepped out on the catwalk to pay tribute to their characters doing Vogue World Hollywood, and they were joined by one battle after another star. Tiana Taylor was looking amazing as Adora Milaje. That's, to me, I think Tiana Taylor is going to DC as Vixen. I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? Also, I wouldn't mind her if they got the rights to Icon and Rocket. I think she will be a dope Rocket too. Put it in the comment section and tell me what you guys think. Who also donned the Dora Milaje costume for the event. She looked amazing. Okay, what's this mess? I'm sorry. I want that to move. All right. Photos and videos from the event are now doing the rounds online. See below. But one backstage shot in particular has caught the attention of Marvel fans. I'm trying to tell you this, and I might cut. I might cut this and make this its own video. I just said that, and I'm going to cut this part out of the video. But the reason why This is so important because it's literally screaming, we want T'Challa. We want the Black Panther T'Challa. That's what it's screaming, is we want Black Panther. So what I do like about this is that, number one, Disney Marvel should have their antennas open. Yes. Do we love Shuri? Yes. But Shuri is a griot in the comics. She has her own thing going on. She has her own set of powers. She has her own thing in the comics, right? You just can't replace her. Even in the comics, they just did not flat out replace Shuri, even though Reginald Hudlin wrote Shuri, because that's his creation. When you read Reginald Hudlin's run, is because she thought she was better, and the storyline was she needed to be humbled. That's all it was. And to show not only the strength and the might of T'Challa as Black Panther, but his ability to rule Wakanda in the way he rules Wakanda, especially during Doom Wars and all of that. But it was also to show his intelligence. And that's something that's been stripped away from our version of T'Challa on the big screen. I don't care what nobody says. As much as I like Black Panther, I like it. I don't love it. I'm not afraid to say that. I don't love the Black Panther movie because it stripped away everything that was a Black Panther and gave it to Killmonger. It gave it to Shuri. We have an amalgamation of who T'Challa is through other characters. I'm sorry. It's through other characters. It's not through the eyes of the Black Panther. When you go again, I always tell people, go back and watch Black Panther. The way Killmonger moves, as far as his cunningness, that's T'Challa. If you go back and actually read until you get to read before you get to Ta-Nehisi Coates and who should not be named, and even shout out to the sister, but Dr. whatchamacallit's run, Dr. Eve Ewing's run. You go back to Hunland and Christopher Priest, the way that T'Challa acts is how Killmonger acts. Not necessarily as far as murdering people, the cunningness. I'm talking about the way he ruled Wakanda. T'Challa didn't play in the comics. Neither did Killmonger. Killmonger was just proud of being Wakandan. And again, Shuri mirrored Killmonger in the comics. They felt that they could run it better than he could. You know what I mean? That's all it was. But when you got to Black Panther, everything that Killmonger, that T'Challa was basically split into different characters. It became a Horcrux of who he really was. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, the T'Challa in the comics would have beat the brakes off of that Killmonger coming into Wakanda, thinking you gonna take over, you burning a heart-shaped herb, you doing all of that. Oh hell no! Comic version would have beat the brakes off of him and would have hung him up and said Wakanda forever by his neck. If y'all don't believe me, go watch dude. Secret Wars man, he's the MVP of Secret Wars. He is the MVP of Secret Wars because of his intelligence, his might, his cunning ability, all the stuff that they try to say T'Challa was in the zombie version of the Marvel Zombies. He was way more than that. Way more than that. So I'm just saying, I'm not going to crap all over the movie like that. I'm just stating out the facts between the comic version and the movie version that we got. Again, that's why so much of us have a problem with him being a baby daddy and all of that stuff. That is not his character. The character of T'Challa was played, as far as on screen, the best when the Russo brothers wrote him. So if you're going to bring T'Challa back, you're going to need to bring him like that, or I don't want it. So since the Russos have an opportunity to bring T'Challa back, what's up, Kendall Jordan? What's up? Who did I miss in here? Six of Truth. What's up? What's up? J. Carter. What's up? Sister Russo's, I think, millionaire. What's up? What's up? What's up? I think I missed. Oh, and I got your I got your super chat too, Andre Ware. But if you're gonna bring him back, the Russos have an opportunity to establish who T'Challa really is. And then if Ryan does what Ryan does, and you can see the complete contrast, everything that everybody in the recast T'Challa movement has been saying about the character of him, then you already know what's up. You already know what's up. And it's Ryan. You know what I'm saying? It's most definitely Ryan. That's what it is. All right. Andre Ware, thanks so very much for the $5 super chat. Martha better stop tasting the biscuits. If we cast T'Challa, not T'Challa, to bastard, to Tucson. Man, you said a mouthful there. Let me go ahead and hook you up because you wanted to taste some biscuits, and I got you.
Taste the biscuit.
Thank you for
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Man, get them flaky layers, man. Taste that biscuit. Oh, man. All right. So let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. I kind of went on my tangent, but I have to set that stage because, like I said, I like the movie. Not saying I don't like the movie. I just have a problem because I know that that's not the characteristics of T'Challa. Hell, Jack Kirby's version wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? The first black comic writer for the Black Panther comics. He didn't write it like that. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep going. Is that Dylan 45? Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's keep going. All right, there were a lot of actors at this event. So it's obvious, a bit of a stretch to assume that just because Idris was spotted chatting with Bassett, that there was discussing anything Black Panther related. Still, it's worth noting that Idris did recently indicate that he has had serious discussions about the role. All right. So this Wakanda set was my favorite, probably because of Tiana Taylor, Angela Bassett, but also the transition into the Dora Milaje performance was seamless. I'm not gonna play a lot of these or show a lot of these or whatever, but we're getting the picture and everything. Deadline even said it. Now, is it interesting? Now, let me ask you guys a question in the chat. Is it interesting that Vogue decided to do Black Panther related, Wakandan related featurette at Vogue? I'm just throwing it out there. Do you think it's because to me, to even have, to get people that Miss Rock Kitty, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. And it ain't Friday. But is it interesting to you? Because to me, I think that they would have had to ask for permission from Disney to use, especially their version of the Dora Milaje. Those are all on Twitter. You could just hashtag Vogue Black Panther, and you could be able to see, or Vogue Wakanda. You could be able to see it. Now, to me, now we're gonna look at this picture. To me, let me share. Tell me that doesn't look. I mean, he almost has a necklace that almost looked like the T'Challa pendant. Now, to me, is it D-Line? My bad. D-Line 45, my bad. I mean, I almost call you Die-Line because he spits hot fire. Good morning, though, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so if we look at this, we're taking this for face value, or we're speculating. There's a lot of people that's in there, but you do see it looks like what is it called? Afrofuturism at this event, which is cool. It's cool that Vogue was doing that. But It's still, you know, I don't know. There's something in me said, this is planned. And this is the reason why I'm saying this. Because I believe to use a particular type of uniforms and because that looks like that's from the set. It doesn't look like that's a recreation or anything. That looks like that's from the set, right? And they're pushing out Wakandan information. We've already got, you know, Doomsday that's being shot and damn near almost finished right now, right? So to tease a future T'Challa, I'm just saying, think about it. To tease a future T'Challa, wouldn't this be the perfect stage to do this at? Because it has nothing to do with Marvel Studios or Doomsday or Robert Downey Jr. Being the dude disguised as the dude playing another dude. Because he gonna be Black Panther. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna pull it out. It's gonna be Robert Downey Jr. But wouldn't that spark interest, right? Because all you want to do is spark interest, and it's free advertising. Let's get a picture. Let's get a photo op, because you know what that is. It's a photo op, right? Ooh, let's get, you know, Desmond with Queen Ramonda, and let's have a photo op. Because what it's going to do, during F1, they were already talking about, he was already getting asked about Black Panther, about Black Panther, about Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther. What you going to do with Black Panther? He was already getting asked that. So now, getting close to Doomsday coming up in the future, let's get people to talk. There's nothing, to me, there's no coincidence in Hollywood. Dietrich, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Rashad Walker, good morning, good morning. You know, I mean, he's Nigerian. So, you know, I mean, he's London, he's British, but his family is from Nigeria, I believe. You know what I mean? Yep, you got Blood and Bone coming out. You got a lot of stuff, but this here is a photo op. This is a photo op. I'm trying to tell you, it's a photo op. You know, let's just go back to the Jonathan Majors situation just for a minute. Those who were around when I was covering the Jonathan Majors, you know, story. Every time he stepped out with Megan before they got married and all of that, everybody was trying to get a photo op. Everybody was trying to figure out what does a photo op do? What it does is it sparks conversation. So now you're trying to figure out, you know, are they married? Is she pregnant? What's this? Is he much of a bad guy? Is the media talk, you know, was saying, what is they doing? What is this? What is that? All it's doing is creating conversation. And I'm going to keep it a buck. Those conversations that they were having about Jonathan Majors when they were doing the photo ops with Megan Good, literally got him back into the good graces of the internet side of the world. It's not a coincidence. So to see this, it's not a coincidence. Now, I'm not gonna lie, he looked like he holding his mama's hand, because he looked hella young in this picture. Hella young. You know what I mean? Again, we got the multiverse. We got we need an incursion. I've always said, Alvin, that they should bring that to the new T'Challa from the multiverse and recreate the panel at the end of, I think, Secret Wars #1. No, at the beginning of Secret Wars #1, when the incursion is happening and Black Panther is trying to find a way to save his people, but he can't. You know what I'm saying? They should open it up like that. You know what I'm saying? So you get it. You don't even have to worry about T'Challa, all of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that other stuff. You know, but I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a baby out here. Even though that man is 30, man look like a baby right there. Good genes, though. Good genes. He said they about to head to the dressing room. Boy, stop it. Time run. Yeah, there was the end of time runs out. If I'm not mistaken, Bird. damn comics is over there. I don't feel like digging in that, but the comics is over there. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going because I don't want to hold you guys that much longer. The report that Marvel Studios may be searching for an actor to take over from the late Chadwick Boseman as a new take on T'Challa in the MCU led to several names being churned out by the rumor mill. Now, you see what it says. An actor to take over for the late Chadwick Boseman as their take of T'Challa, not T'Child. Let's read this back. Actor to take over from the late Chadwick Boseman as a new take of T'Challa, not T'Child. We are rejecting T'Child in the words of Chillmonger. Shout out to my man Chill. I gotta reach out to him. I got time this week, so I'm about to be on. I'm about to be on everybody's stuff. All right, the up and coming British snowfall star in F1, the movie star. If you haven't seen F1, go watch it. And go, if you got a big screen in your house, go watch it on the big screen and turn the volume. It is amazing. I love F1. Great movie. Said to be one of the actors who passed on the opportunity to play T'Challa. It was asked about the rumor on social media shortly after. Idris jokingly responded, though not everyone picked up on the sarcasm, that he also turned down 007, a co-lead film with Daniel Day-Lewis and an Eddie Murphy biopic. However, it seems there may have been at least some truth to the rumor. During a recent appearance on Today, we've done that. Idris was asked to participate in a game in which he could only give a yes or no answer in a series of questions. There's some speculations out there in the universe that you could be cast as the next Black Panther, said co-anchor Craig Melvin. Have you had a conversation about that? Yes or no? Idris let out a growl before responding. Yes, oh, we've done that. Though the actor declined to elaborate, he didn't hesitate with a yes. He asked if we agreed to play the part if given the opportunity. Although he will play the part given the opportunity. Although the initial rumor suggested that Kevin Feige and company were searching for a new actor to play a variant of the same character. Now, this is new to me. This is new to me. He said, we're searching for a new actor to play a variant of the same character Boseman portrayed. It seemed more likely that the studio is actually in the process of casting an actor for the role of the original T'Challa's son, Tucson, aka Prince T'Challa, who was introduced at the end of Wakanda Forever. I wish I had a boo, because I'd be like, boo that man, boo, but I don't. I ain't got none. And oh yeah, here we go. Hold up. We are rejecting. Boo that one more time. I don't like it. I don't. We got to move on from T'Child, the aging up, all that stupid crap. No. Let's exit this. Exit that whole thing. All right. Whoever ends up accepting the role, the new T'Challa is expected to debut in one of the upcoming Avengers movies before going on to play a bigger part in Black Panther 3. During a 2022 interview with the New York Times, director Ryan Coogler admitted that he's been glad to stay on this franchise for as long as folks will have me. Hold up, one more time. I do apologize, Mr. Coogler. I don't want it. I don't want you here. Okay, I thought that was going to be louder than that. I don't want you here. I'm sorry. You got to go. Too much you done did. Go make Sinners 2. Original IPs. Do something different. But you cannot, sir, be the director and writer for Black Panther. I'm sorry. You're getting one more. This is it. I'm just saying. No. No. I booed the baby at the end of the thing. I'm like, boo! No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I just, for one, T'Challa never had a son in the 616 continuity of the Black Panther franchise. Never. Ever. He never had a relationship that led to anything with Malice. Cause that's who what's McCullough is playing. That's Malice. Never, ever had a relationship that led to anything that they portrayed in this movie. You know what I'm saying? They even tried to break him and Storm up. A lot of people didn't even want that. Didn't even want Storm to be affiliated with him because why you go take now she could date Wolverine and all kinds of other Forge and all of that, but her being with another black man was enough for some Negroes to get mad about. I don't want to see that. I don't want. They go, why can't she got to be with him? That takes away from her. No, it doesn't. It just enhances it. But that's the way some Negroes think, and that's why they got a good place in the house. Nope, no fan asked for Morgan. They just created that. So yeah. A lot of bullshiggity going on. Let's keep going. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I feel blessed that, I had the opportunity to work on these movies, bro. When I got asked to do the first one, it was like a moving train, I thank God every day that I was able to jump on it and meet these people, these actors, and to meet Chadwick during some of the last years of his life. I'll do it as long as folks will have me. You know what I'm saying? I know they bore me, but you know what I'm saying? As long as they have me, as long as folks have me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying, bro? But I think it's bigger than just me or Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, between the first and the second movie, we made $2 billion, at the box office, which is what matters, the most to corporations. Not story, not seeing if if Black Panther is portrayed on screen right, if he, you know what I'm saying, even though I got him portrayed as a baby daddy and then he died, even though like it's the Black Panther and they got heart-shaped herbs and all of that, I made sure he died because, Chadwick died and I just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really couldn't see nobody else playing the role. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what I did. So, I hope that continues, man. Like, for real. Like, I hope people are still making movies about Wakanda, you know what I'm saying, long after, we're gone, which, I know some of the fans want me gone tomorrow, but, that's just what it is, though, bro. And that's enough of that conversation right there. So, yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna take a really quick commercial break. And I'll be right back with more of the Dre Mac Show.
We'll be right back. It's just your mama's raisin butter biscuits. That's all it is.
Not my mama biscuits.
Whoop de doo.
Take a love to a biscuit, man.
Whoop de doo.
Okay, so what happened is one time Randy Beeman went on a trip with his dad and they picked up a lady who wanted to ride home, and this was in Kansas. And she sat in the back seat, and when they got where she wanted to go, they turned around and she was gone. And Randy Beeman's dad talked to the man who lived there and told him what the lady looked like. And the man said, "Oh, that's my wife, but she died 4 years ago." Spooky, huh? Okay, bye.
Whoop de doo.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Whoop de doo.
Good idea. Visiting the circus. Bad idea. Having the circus visit you.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right. Game Face Willis, no, the writers strike back like the Empire and said, no. no. Oh man, I used to live in LA, and when I moved there, because my mom is from Pomona, so when I moved there, they was like, I was telling them I was from Kansas, and they did not believe me. That was like, nah, cuz you from somewhere though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up with it though, cuz? You from somewhere. You better tell me where your mama stay or your granny, something. I was like, I put this on everything. I showed them my ID, so I didn't get jumped. Oh, okay. All right. All right, then you got to pass though, cuz. Oh boy. Oh boy. Glad I got glad. It's funny because me and my brother Rico sound so much alike, even though he grew up on the West Coast and I grew up in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? We sound almost alike, so it's actually hilarious. Anyway, let me just it's very distinct. It's very distinct. But yeah, so with the whole right, whole Kendrick intro, like that's for real though. Not lying. I lived on 131st of Wilmington Avenue in Compton. Trust me, it was like that. It was like that, like for real. So I had to be on my P's and Q's real quick. And since I have a acting background, it's not enough for me to get into character. Whatever character is gonna get me out of this bullshiggity, I'm getting in it. Most definitely. But okay, so with the T'Challa, with this whole thing, I honestly, this is just me personally. I believe he said you from he was like, you from somewhere. You gonna tell me from Kansas, bro. Yeah, facts. But now, with this whole Desmond Idris situation, to me, I believe it was a photo op. I believe it's creating buzz. The internet, like I'm watching the game last night, and I so happen to I always scroll on X to kind of keep up with some of the people, the local people that I follow for sport, for Chief Sports. I follow them on X to kind of see what they're talking about and stuff like that during the game. And when that broke out, trust and believe, man, it was a buzz about that. And again, if you don't think people are looking at Twitter, social media when it comes to this stuff, if you don't think these companies are looking for, you're sadly mistaken. They knew about Recast T'Challa when E-Man created that petition. They knew about all of that. You know what I mean? They knew about all of that. So they're privy to it. Now, will they act? It's a whole totally different conversation. It's a whole totally different conversation. And for me, I believe this was testing the waters. Because I guarantee you this, if it was Eldest Hodge, I think it would have been even bigger buzz. That's because that viral AI video of him being Black Panther came out, and people were on board. His rolling cross, just his size alone, 6'1", in shape, all of that, has that gravitas, he carries a aura. Like, seriously, seeing Eldest Hodge career blossom the way it did has been amazing. Like, seriously, seeing him on that TV show, they used to come on with, I think they were hackers or whatever, they were like robbers or whatever. To see where he is now, especially during Cross, he has it. He has that. I can see him being Black Panther. Look to him. I can see it. It's all over him. So that's just my personal opinion. Leverage. That's what it was. Leverage. To see where he is now is amazing. And I'm so proud of him. He did an amazing Cross season 2. Oh yeah. We're doing Cross season 2. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody said that. There was like When he did Hawkman Q, we was all like, man, he's just doing Black Panther. The look, the way that he was moving, everything. He was most definitely, if he was that was his opportunity to play a version of Black Panther, and he nailed it. To me, he has it way more than Damson. To me, he has it way more. So, yes, it's coming. It's coming. Season 2 is coming. So, yeah. So, I would, if I was picking, if I was choosing, I would have Eldest. If I was picking, I'm Eldest would be my number one pick. Then if they were doing now, I will say this. Kevin Bilbo, what's up? Good morning. And I will say this also. I would say if this was, how could I say this? If this was, they were pulling what they did with Gamora. That's what I was thinking of. I would accept Damson Idris being a younger T'Challa if they would have pulled him when he first started doing Black Panther things, when his father was still active, and they could bring back this is the way that I would do it. This is just me personally. I would bring back the actor who was the son of the guy who played T'Chaka, right? What up, Rico? Over there, west, y'all. But I would pull the actor, because that was his son that played the younger version of T'Chaka. What I would do is, pull that T'Challa. It'd be the same T'Challa that's Chadwick, but at an earlier stage in their life, just like they did in Avengers Endgame, what they did with Gamora. So that's why that Gamora went off, where she was from the timeline before she met Star-Lord and all of that. I would do that. I personally would do that. I will pull him from an earlier portion of the timeline, you know what I'm saying, and skip the whole T'Challa thing. You know what I'm saying? Skip that whole thing. Or still do what Ryan said he was going to do, and have T'Challa be a father or whatever, you know what I mean? I still don't understand what that story has to do with Wakanda, what it has to do with Wakanda politics, all of that. I just don't know. That's just dumb. I'm sorry. That's stupid to me. This is stupid. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, you disrespecting the black man. No, I have an opinion on this story. That story is ass. Sorry, Miss Roberta. It's ass. And I don't mean donkey. It's ass. For one, what does that have to do with the politics of Wakanda? What does that have to do with him ruling the kingdom? We could be out on some Game of Thrones type stuff. You could be expanding your horizons. You know what I'm saying? Have this man, be the king of the rulership, and people eternally probably don't want to see him rule. But you want to see him as a father. And what does that look like after being gone for 5 years? Ass. That's the best thing that you got for black people. That's the best thing that you got for the first black mainstream superhero character, is him being a baby daddy and trying to figure out how to be able to be a daddy after being gone from the blip. That's the best you got, Ryan. I'm sorry. That's ass. I'm sorry, Miss Roberta. I'm calling it what it is. Hold on. Hold on just for a second. All right. Sorry about that. I had a very important phone call that I had to get to. So, yeah. Again, like I said, me personally, there could be more that could be done. So, again, I will be cool if they pull him from a different portion of time. You know what I'm saying? And bring him in, which if they did, it creates a new timeline or whatever, but they're getting ready to multiverse anyway, so who cares? They did it with Gamora in Endgame, so why can't we do that now? So, no, not a new Lizzo post. But yeah, so and yes, my brother is in here. He's in the house. It's my brother right there. Super 6 shot. So, and I'm Starscream. So anyway, what did you guys think about this particular thing with the speculation going out there, the Vogue thing? What did you guys think? Put it in the comment section and let me know, kind of or in the chat. Just let me kind of know, what you guys are thinking.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, so it is time to wrap it up. So thank you so very much, guys, for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. What did you guys think about the topics that I talked about today? Please put it in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. But again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Y'all, man, have a good rest of your Tuesday. Where's my outro at? You already know. Gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves.